Welcome everyone to Los Angeles City College, also known as LACC. Established in 1929, Los Angeles City College is the home of the first UCLA campus and is now one of the most vibrant and diverse campuses in the country. Located minutes from Hollywood and neighboring Silver Lake and Echo Park, the campus provides a wide range of professional and vocational programs at a fraction of the cost of state and private colleges. Their programs include certificates, transfer programs, and degrees. Ranked in the top 3 best Southern California community colleges by USA Today News, LACC provides students and adult learners vital pathways to more advanced education and enhanced employment. I'm your host, Alex Poylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to meet real students going to LACC alongside some incredible alumni. We will hear stories from aspiring politicians, athletes, nurses, actors, and artists. The drive and passion these students and alumni have for LACC is remarkable. Welcome to Los Angeles City College. This is the College Tour. Let me introduce you to Samantha, a communications major who has used many campus resources to navigate her first year at LACC. Los Angeles City College is focused on providing extensive services and resources to its students so they can thrive inside and outside of the classroom. Tell us more, Samantha.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, everyone. When I first started college, I found it hard and I was a bit uninspired, which resulted in me dropping out. Now, 10 years later, I have fallen in love with learning and I realized that I want to use my words to help others. I have plans to start my own organization that helps people connect better with themselves and others. And that's why I chose Los Angeles City College to study for business admin and communications. I chose LACC because I saw a billboard one day that read, LACC is the city's college, and I love Los Angeles, so I looked into it. Since my first counselor meeting, I was convinced this was my school. My counselor, Ms. Gomez, really listened to what it is that I want to achieve, and she helped me schedule my classes for the next 2 years. She really made me feel at ease coming back and assured me that a community college was best for me to get back on an educational path. I do need to give thanks to a program that's been such a huge part in my time here at LACC, and that's Fresh Success. They've helped by providing me with a laptop, a voucher for school supplies and books, and even assistance for gas. Some other reasons why I really love LACC are my professors are so helpful. And I joined the speech and debate team, which makes me feel like I have found where I can really shape my talents. Becoming a student here really feels right. This is where I'm meant to be, and I've never felt more sure. I plan to transfer to a 4-year university to continue on with a bachelor's in communications. But until then, I'm going to enjoy every moment that I have here at LACC, and a huge thank you to everyone who's a part of my journey. And that's my story, Alex.
Samantha, thank you for shedding light on your resilience. It takes courage to return to college, and your story is truly inspiring. Your dedication to helping others and your passion for learning is commendable. It's so wonderful to see how LACC has been able to support you on this amazing journey. Thank you, Samantha. Now, we have heard how LACC has a variety of resources to help students succeed, and how there are a variety of activities available for all students. But to tell us more about the athletic program at LACC, we're gonna meet Jesus, who is one of the college's respected soccer players. When Jesus is not on the field, he is studying psychology to make sure he has a very bright future ahead. Jesus, take it away.
Thank you, Alex. As a student athlete, I have been able to pursue both my passions in psychology and soccer at LACC. I was previously enrolled at another university, but due to the pandemic, I withdrew from school. Shortly after, the LACC men's soccer coach reached out to me to help me start fresh. Since then, I have made so many memories and friends here at LACC. I have been able to grow as a person and an athlete by being surrounded by people who wanted to make a difference in their own lives. In coming to LACC, I have succeeded and achieved more than I could ever imagine. What felt like a step back was actually a leap forward. I've been able to get back on track, and I'm currently bringing up my GPA and will transfer with an associate degree for transfer in psychology. A major resource to help make this a reality has been the Extended Outreach Program and their counselors, who help students with financial disadvantages. EOPS offers meal vouchers, and as someone who spends most of their day on campus, the vouchers help me to stay full and hydrated so I can focus on my classes and practice. This program has also helped me connect with others and has helped me create an education plan I can follow. I feel prepared for the transition process that will be coming in the fall as I apply to multiple California state and private schools. Overall, the coaching staff and my counselors at LACC have taught me that school and soccer are tools to help me adapt to a mindset of learning and growth. I am proud to be a Cub and will continue to create a path of success for myself with the tools that LACC has given me. Back to you, Alex. LA on me, LA on 3. 1, 2, 3. LA!
Thank you, Jesus, for telling us the significant role that your coach and the EOPS program has played in your academic journey. We cannot wait to see what is next for you in your academic journey as you prepare to transfer to a four-year institution. Thanks again, Jesus. Let me introduce you to James. James is an international student studying pre-nursing and is also a veteran student who comes to LACC from Great Britain. James recognizes the importance of the resources that LACC provides for its various student populations and the importance of a sense of belonging on the college campus. James?
Cheers, Alex. Hey, everyone. I'm a first-year international student here at Los Angeles City College. I started college at 33, having previously served 14 years in the Royal Marines, which is the United Kingdom's Special Operations Force. I'm currently taking my prerequisites for registered nursing. As an international student, I had very little understanding of the US education system. With LACC's input and support, I went from studying in the US being just a pipe dream to it finally becoming a reality. In addition, the International Student Programme staff have been available to answer all of my questions, ranging from visa inquiries to which classes I should take together and which I should spread out to ensure my best chance of success. LACC has been phenomenal in its support of those students most in need. I've witnessed a number of food pantries arranged in conjunction with local charities. Cubby's Closet is a new resource at LACC meant to collect and give students clothing. LACC fosters an environment where you want to contribute and be a part of something special. LACC has a number of student-centered clubs where you can find people with common backgrounds or common interests. For me, I found my home at the Veterans Club. Whether you spend 2 semesters or 2 years here, you will leave as someone new. At LACC, you will achieve your goals and succeed. All that's required of you is to believe. Given that I'm towards the end of my first semester, my journey to registered nursing has only just begun. I came to LACC with the motivation to succeed, and the dedicated staff here have provided me with all the right tools to do so. Thank you for listening. Back to you, Alex.
James, thank you for sharing your story and showing us that all it takes to achieve your goals and succeed at LACC is believing in yourself. We all are so looking forward to seeing where your academic and career journey takes you. Cheers. To learn about LACC's commitment to diversity and inclusion, let's meet Sal. who's an Indigenous student studying Native American studies as well as art, and enrolled as a Break It to Make It participant. Talk about an ambitious student. Now, Sal's path has not always been easy. Prior to coming to LACC, he was earning his GED while incarcerated. Sal, we're so thankful for you to open up and share your story with us. Please take it away.
Alex, thanks for the introduction. Hello, my name is Sal. I had many difficulties growing up as an Indigenous person on a reservation. Resources, transportation, and good role models were lacking in my community. I persisted and put in a lot of effort to improve my situation. I enrolled in Los Angeles City College as a Break It to Make It participant and non-traditional student. Studying Native American studies and art was what I wanted to do. I've been able to create supportive communities with other Indigenous students at LACC. My progress as a student has been greatly influenced by the resources I have access to on campus. I'm excited to share that I will receive 2 AA degrees from LACC this spring. I've been admitted to UCLA, where I will double major in Native American Studies and Arts. I'm thrilled to further my studies and achieve my goals. Los Angeles City College is committed to supporting diversity and inclusion and ensuring that each student feels respected and supported while attending classes here. I have experienced acceptance and support from LACC community as an Indigenous non-traditional student. I'm graduating from college better equipped for life than just my upcoming career. My path to success wasn't without difficulties. I made certain errors along the way, which led to my imprisonment. I was determined to make a positive difference in my life. I put a lot of effort into getting my GED while I was incarcerated, and I continued my studies at LACC after I was released. I want to inspire anyone who might be struggling with similar issues to never give up. Your education can change your life and pave the way for a better future. I hope this serves as motivation for others to pursue their goals despite any challenges they may encounter. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you so much, Sal, for sharing your story and telling us how LACC has prepared you for much, much more than just your career. We hope you continue to strive for your goals and thankful to LACC for helping you achieve them. Take care, Sal. Let's all welcome Carlos. Carlos is a psychology major and veteran student. One of his personal goals is to help other service members. He is highly proactive with the Veteran Resource Center, serving as a chapter vice president and a site security officer. Welcome, Carlos. Please tell us more.
Thank you, Alex. It was an easy choice deciding to go back to college by using my GI Bill. I am currently the Vice President of the Veterans Club at Los Angeles City College and a Site Security Officer. The next chapter in my life has just started. I want to get a degree in psychology to help service members. Thanks to the Veterans Resource Center at LACC, I am capable of handling my educational and personal life. I looked through countless community colleges and knew that LACC was the right school for me because of their committed staff to veterans transitioning after the military. This school has helped veterans get back on their feet, and there are countless veterans with inspirational testimonies that motivate me in this current chapter in my life. Everyone has been so accepting and classes have been very engaging because of people's diverse backgrounds. I have made good friends through the Veterans of LACC Club with similar ambitions like mine. The Veterans Club has physical outings where we go on hikes and we push ourselves. The staff at the Veterans Resource Center truly cares and knows us all by name. They also email and ask if we personally need assistance understanding our GI Bill. They have upcoming seminars on understanding our benefits for veterans. Ever since I started in LACC, I have felt like my future has never looked brighter. My mind has expanded and all aspects of my life just seem to have improved. I genuinely believe that this school is preparing me for my future, both at a four-year university and the rest of my life. Every professor has challenged me differently, and I have never had a boring moment on campus or in class. Code 4, over and out. Back to you, Alex.
Copy that, all clear. Carlos, thank you very much for sharing your story with us and explaining how the LACC Veterans Resource Center played a part in your education. We know that you will significantly impact the veterans you will work with in the future. And from all of us, thank you for your service. Say hello to Dima. Dima was born in Syria and is now living in Los Angeles. Dima is a nursing major student, a mother of 3, and a wife. And she is also a student employee in the Dual Enrollment and Outreach Office. Dima, please tell us more about your journey.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone watching from home. I was born and grew up in Syria. I came to the USA with my husband and 3 little kids, running away after the war in Syria. When my husband and I first arrived to the USA, we had to adapt to the new environment, take care of our 3 kids, get jobs, and get a new education all at once. Unfortunately, I was not able to transfer my biology bachelor's that I got from Syria, so I had to start from the scratch. After a long research, I found many intersections between nursing program here and the biology bachelor's that I got from Syria. However, I learned that it's very challenging to go in nursing programs, especially with 3 little kids. I was very hesitant to start my academic journey. I thought it might be better to start after my little one gets older. But my husband, who was also a student at Los Angeles City College, encouraged me to start with some online classes. So I took some online classes that were very helpful for me and gave me the chance to start my academic journey. After that, I learned about work study, which is great because my boss provided me with a flexible schedule that fits my classes schedule. I work with Dual Enrollment Office, and my boss is very understanding and always there to support me with my studies. Everything went smoothly, especially with the help from the Welcome Center and the Financial Aid Office. I'm so grateful to LACC, especially to the CalWorks office, who is always there for students who have kids by providing workforce training and many other resources. And also, I'm very excited because I'm taking my last prerequisites before transferring to the nursing program at CSU. And this is my story. Back to you, Alex.
Dima, your journey has not been an easy one. Thank you for sharing your perseverance and the hardships you faced along the way. We know that your experiences will lead you to become a fantastic nurse with compassion and patience. Once again, thank you for sharing your journey and your story with us. Okay, let's meet Delphin. He's a cinema and theater major who calls Los Angeles his hometown. He started at LACC early as he participated in the high school program titled Upward Bound. Now, Delphin is utilizing as many resources as LACC can offer, from the TRIO program and first year experience program to being a student ambassador. Delphin, you are up.
Hello, Alex. I've always loved going to the movies, and I knew that I wanted to work in theater and film because I loved storytelling. I was already aware of how good a school LACC is thanks to Upward Bound. As someone who was interested in working in the theater and film industry, I knew LACC would be the right choice for me with their talented faculty. LACC is filled with historical alumni including Mark Hamill, Clint Eastwood, and Morgan Freeman. I love this building. It consists of 3 theaters. Students never run out of space to rehearse. Each student wants to see each other succeed on stage, and we're all very supportive of each other. Professors here are quite helpful. They are willing to work with you outside of class to ensure you're as successful as possible. I took a summer theater course during high school, and that same professor is now my teacher again. I made such a bond with him that I even helped as a teaching assistant last summer in his theater dual enrollment course. There are many great programs and services here on campus. The TRIO program offers students of low income or first generation opportunities to excel on campus. TRIO has exclusive counseling, tutoring, and more. For those straight out of high school like me, there is President Scholars and the FYE First Year Experience program. Both will do their best to help you transfer to a university of your choice. Thanks to FYE, I work as an outreach ambassador in the Welcome Center. Here, I help students with enrolling in classes, schedule counseling appointments, contacting professors, and more. I'm so glad to have many opportunities here on campus, and I cannot wait to see what's in store for me in the future. That's a wrap. Back to you, Alex.
Delphin, your story is fantastic. Thank you for showing us your passion for cinema and theater. We cannot wait to see all the remarkable films you will direct and star in. We know you get the best education and hands-on experience from your professors at LACC. Thank you, and break a leg out there. Okay, now we're gonna head over to Da Vinci Hall to learn about the amazing art programs that LACC has to offer. And we're gonna meet Roxy. Roxy has come to LACC all the way from the UK to improve his skills in storyboarding and found a supportive learning environment both inside and outside of the classroom. He participates as an outreach ambassador, ensuring that everyone who is interested in attending LACC has a warm welcome and knows that they matter here on campus. Roxy?
Thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. I have been a visual storyteller for a long time, and I finally feel proud to call myself a storyboard artist. I came to this country to be myself, authentically and fearlessly. After a year of struggling to look for consistent work, I decided to head back into studying to grow skills I needed over at LACC. My relationship with navigating school environments hasn't always been pleasant or easy. When I made my way out of the UK educational system, I felt unfulfilled and entirely underprepared to join the industry. I felt disillusioned with the institutions of higher education and was taken aback when I found out I had the opportunity to go to college for 2 years entirely free. The college got me a considerable amount of funding for my supplies. I'm happy to express that my time at LACC has filled in that gap and yearning in my heart and changed my mind on the opportunities brought forward by college. I was able to keep all of my classes limited to online or Zoom-based until I felt confident enough to enter school regularly. I've gained so much from every class, but the storyboarding class is the one that's lighting that same heart on fire. A lot of my previous educational trauma lay around not feeling supported, understood, or liked by the faculty I was around, and I've never encountered that here. It was a breath of fresh air to have my professors use my correct name, respect me as I am, and to value my work. I do matter here. I am an outreach ambassador at LACC. That means that I get to help people who are at risk of falling through the cracks navigate their way to higher education, where they can access resources, education, and community. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you so much, Roxy, for opening up and sharing your struggles with higher education back in the UK and how your experience at LACC has shifted your view. We look forward to seeing you continue to thrive at LACC and help students find the resources and community that they need. Thanks again, Roxy. Let's hear from Jamichael. Jamichael is going to tell us why you matter here at Los Angeles City College. Jamichael is a non-traditional student majoring in marketing, and he's also an Umoja program participant. Jamichael, we can't wait to hear more about how you're involved at LACC.
Thanks, Alex. Hey guys, I'm Jay, and I am the BMOC, AKA the big man on campus. I know there are lots of colleges and universities out there for you guys to choose from, but let me tell you why you matter here. Here at LACC, Los Angeles City College, we're so proud to be Cubs due to the ongoing student support and campus culture. Whether you're fresh out of high school, decades out of high school, or somewhere in between, we have a space for you here. Personally, I consider myself a non-traditional student. I was returning after a years-long break and pandemic brain, so I really wasn't sure what to expect going back to school, especially as an older student. Once I arrived here, I was immediately surrounded with just the help I needed to win. One of my favorite things here on campus is you will find people from all walks of life being represented, which leaves very little room to ever feel out of place or left out. I chose to participate in the Umoja program, and honestly, it was love at first sight. The program is designed to unite and empower students who may feel an educational disadvantage. We got you covered. Here you can team up with our amazing coordinators and gain access to a network of other students just like you. Not to brag or anything, but the Emojo program has the best perks. Textbook assistance, transfer assistance, course planning, tutoring, snacks, special study halls, more snacks, as well as the occasional field trip. Need I say more? Field trips! To keep the spirits high here on campus, there are many events scattered throughout the semesters, movie nights, college fairs, career fairs, as well as just time to hang out and converse with each other. What are you waiting for? You matter here. Throwing it back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Jamichael, for highlighting the vibrant campus life at LACC and showing us why LACC is the place to be. Everyone here is so happy to have you on campus and is glad you chose LACC as you transition back to school. All the best, my friend. Let's meet James. James is an alum of Los Angeles City College. During his time at LACC, he was the president of the Associated Student Government. Also while at LACC, James interned for the mayor of LA and then transferred to USC. Welcome, James. We can't wait to hear your story.
Thanks, Alex. What's up, everybody? Before coming here, I Googled colleges in Los Angeles, and Los Angeles City College was the first school to pop up. Seeing they had alumni like Morgan Freeman, MC Hammer, and many others, I knew this was the school for me. Looking back as an alum, it was nice connecting with peers who share similar interests and passions as my own. Making friends was easy, but what was also a great experience was becoming a member of the Associated Student Government, also known as ASG. In my last year at LACC, I was elected president of the student government. This gave me the opportunity to help with organizing events, advocating for students' needs, and I was even offered the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C., where I met the now Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris. LACC has many resources on campus. Scholarships, tutors, internships, and jobs are all accessible. I was provided an opportunity to intern for the mayor of Los Angeles at the time, and I joined him on many occasions at his office, at events, even on campaign trails. The LACC community will make sure that you are aware that you matter here. With their support, I transferred to and graduated from the University of Southern California, and I now work for one of the council members in Los Angeles. I'll also be graduating from grad school next month with a Master of Arts in Industrial Organizational Psychology. Thanks, LACC. That's my story. Now back to you, Alex.
James, your journey is that of success. We all thank you for sharing your experiences while at LACC. It seems as though you gained a significant amount of leadership during your time here, and we all are wishing you much success in your future. All right, everyone, how amazing is Los Angeles City College? It's hard not to fall in love with the school this beautiful, located in the heart of LA. The staff and students at LACC really abide by their slogan, "You matter here." Anyone who steps foot on this campus is made to feel like they matter and belong. I want to thank all the incredible students for sharing their stories of believing, achieving, and succeeding here at LACC. Earlier this week, I had the absolute pleasure to spend time with LACC's Vice President of Student Services. Please stay tuned for a little bit of that conversation during the credits. Now, all that's left is for you to come out here and see this campus for yourselves. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, everyone at the college tour has been so impressed with your students.
Thank you so much for saying that, Alex. You know, our students are one of a kind. We're really focused on the student journey as a whole and not necessarily check marks on a list, and really making the students feel like they matter here.
Yeah, and that's your slogan.
That's right.
It's true. It's awesome.